What's up guys, welcome to the Speedcuber's hub. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube in under a minute. Trust me, it's real. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I upload a new video. So, let's get right into the video. For solving a Rubik's Cube, you'll need a Rubik's Cube. So, like there are words in sentences, there are also notation for cube by which we can read the cube. So, a cube consists of six layers or faces, uh, and I'll go over the notations now. So, if we take blue in front of us, then this is R, this is B, this is F, this is L, this is D layer, and last this is U layer. So when there are two ways you can rotate a layer, either clockwise facing the layer and anti-clockwise. So there are also notations for that. I'll go over it in a and the main pieces of a Rubik's cube are centers, which consist only one color, edges, which consist of two colors like blue and white, and corners, which consist of three layers like blue, orange, and white. So the Rubik's cube is made of centers, edges, and corners, as you can see. So now I will display a screen of the notations which I mentioned earlier. Like I said before, each layer has two ways to move it, either clockwise or counterclockwise if we are facing that layer. So this is R if we rotate like this, and this is R prime. This is L prime and this is L. Then this will be the F, and if we move it counterclockwise it will be, yeah, you guessed it, F prime. The B layer works just opposite as the front layer. So this will be B and this will be B prime. Now this, when you move the U layer with your right index finger, it will be U, and if we push with our left index finger, then it will be U prime. Now for D, if we push it with our ring finger, that's the way we should push or move the layer. If we push it with our right ring finger, it will be D prime, and if we push it with left ring finger, it will be D. So those were the basic notations you need to solve the cube. Those were the basic notations. Now let's scramble the cube and solve it. So now that we have our cube scrambled, let's solve it. First, I'll show you the basic 7 steps that are used to solve the cube. So let's begin now. We have to place the white edges in their respective positions. So we need a white edge piece facing white color down in the D layer. So we can move this in this layer like this, and now it has red on its side. It has red on the front, so we will match it with the red center, and if it matches we can turn it 2 times so it will match with the white center as well. we have to do this with all the edges. But there is an exceptional case. I will show you that. The exceptional case is that if you have white facing you and blue on the side or any of the color, we have to do three moves to bring white down. So those three moves are D prime, R, L prime. Notice that we are breaking this, so we'll recover it after we finish the blue one. So L prime, then we can just join it like this, which is F, and again we can recover the red edge piece. So now we have the green piece right here, so we can disturb the red edge, bring green on the bottom, take it on the green center, then fix the red again. Now as the green is matched and white is on the bottom, we can turn it 2 times or 180-degree to solve the cross. It's done. Now we have to solve the corners. There are three cases to solve the corners. First one is white on the right side. So for this you have to do R U R prime. So it will solve the corner. The second is white on the left side or in the front. So we'll match with its color, white, orange, blue. So here it is, white, orange and blue. So we'll move it over to its correct position, and now we can deflect it or move it other way. So U prime, L prime, U and L. See? And the third case is white must be facing top. So we'll bring it to its corresponding position and we'll do this algorithm: R U R prime U prime, again R U R prime U prime. So we have another case which is white on right side, so you can insert it with R U R prime, and the last corner we can insert, so it's facing us and it's on the right side, so we have to do exactly the opposite which we did for the left side. So U means deflecting, then R U prime R prime, that solves the corner. So now we'll move on to the second layer. So we have finished all the corners now, and one second layer edge piece. Remember, edge piece means consisting of two colors. So we have to solve the edge pieces now of the second layer. So we have this edge piece, and remember, we have to find only the pieces which doesn't consist yellow color in them. So we have red and blue, so we'll move it over to red so it matches, and now it is going to be inserted on the left side. So we'll do this algorithm: U prime L prime U L, so it makes this pair. Then again U F U prime and F prime. So we'll find another edge and do that one more time. So this edge doesn't consist yellow, so we'll bring it over to orange so it matches. Then if it is fitting on the right side, we'll do the mirror case which we did on the left, like this: U R U prime R prime U prime F prime U F, and we have solved the second layer. So the fourth step was to make orientation of the edge pieces, means making sure that the yellow color of edges is on the top. There are three main cases which I'll be showing you in a minute. So the first case is that you have a bar. So if the bar is, you have to keep the bar horizontal, and it should be in the top layer, and you have to do this algorithm: F R U R prime U prime and F prime, and that should solve the edge pieces, as you can see. So now I'll show you the second case. The second case is this figure, which looks like a hook or L. So if you have this case, then keep the hook like this, one edge to right and one edge in front of you like this, and we have to do this algorithm. We have to move it, we have to move two front layers like this. So F R U R prime U prime, and then move back the two layers F prime. So that should solve the yellow edge pieces. The third case is you only have a dot or the center correct, and all the edge pieces are wrong. So in this case we have to do first the bar algorithm and then the hook algorithm. I'll show you what I mean. So first we do the bar algorithm, which is F R U R prime U prime then F prime, and it leaves it with hook. So we can do the hook algorithm. That's double layer F R U R prime U prime then double layer F prime. That should solve the yellow cross. Step is to solve the corners, means making sure that the corners have yellow color on the top. So there is one algorithm for it, and we have to repeat it 2 or 3 times. So there are actually 7 cases for it, but even if we do one algorithm from a basic position, it can solve the yellow face. So the algorithm is R U R prime U R U2 R prime. So we have to make sure that a misoriented yellow corner, which like this, should be facing on the left, but the corner nearest to you. I'll show you the case, just a minute. So now if we move U layer, so this corner which is nearest to us and on the left side faces faces yellow color on the left side. So if we now do the algorithm, we'll get a fish case. Now I'll show you what it means. R U R prime U R U2 and R prime. So this is called a fish case. Like, this is the head of the fish and these are the tail fins of the fish. So always make sure that the fish head is in the bottom left corner. So the sixth step is placing the corners in their correct position like this. So there are 2 cases which can occur. The first is you have headlights. Headlights just means that two same colors on the same face like this. So if this case occurs to you, we have to keep it in the back side like this, then do this algorithm: R prime F R prime then B2 R F prime R prime B2 then R2. Okay, I'll show you the second case. So The second case is you might not get headlights like this. There are no two same colors. So in this case you have to do that algorithm once. R R prime F R prime B2 R F prime R prime B2 R2, and you might get and you should get headlights like this. Ignore the edge for now. So keeping this in the back, do that algorithm once. R prime F R prime B2 R F prime R prime B2 and R2. So you should have completed the sixth step. The seventh step is to permute the edges, meaning to place the edges in the right position. So there are two main cases in this. The first one is you will have one side totally completed. Second case is that you will have no side completed like this. So in this case it doesn't matter which is in the back or front, we have to do this algorithm. R U prime R U R U R U prime R prime U prime, then R2. Then you will have the first case, which is one side completed. So placing the completed side in the back, we have to do the algorithm again. So R U prime R prime, sorry, R U R U R U prime R prime U prime and then R2. So you might not solve it in one time, so you have to do the algorithm twice, but after that algorithm the cube will be solved, and that's it. That's how you solve a cube, 3 by 3 Rubik's cube. So now you know how to solve a 3 by 3 Rubik's cube. Please share this video with your friends who are still struggling to solve it. It will mean a lot to me. And make sure to hit that like button and comment me in the comment section below. And this is it for the video. So looking forward to meet you in the next video. Bye.